Well, I am right next to 8 Mile Road with my friend Paul, or OPC, and I want to show something very interesting. We're just talking to some wonderful people over here near the so-called Berlin Wall of 8 Mile Road. It's the Birwood Wall, and this used to segregate the black and the white communities. And we're, I think, on the black side, right, and the white side was over there.
Right.
So now it's, I'm told everything, that the neighborhood's really nice. It's a symbol of hope. There's Rosa Parks in here and everything. And I want to talk to some people here that are going to actually tell me their stories. And we got really, really, really lucky that one of the people I started talking to actually wrote a book on this, because I was just going to kind of rely on what I could Google. And so we have someone coming who's going to share a story. I mean, this actually looks really, really nice. We have a very well-maintained park here. I understand that the city itself isn't really doing too much, but everyone locally is chipping in to make sure it's well maintained. I'm with Esther Boyd here, who's going to tell me all about this. So,
I've been here since I was 5 years old on this street, 63 years ago. We moved here in 1959. My parents are originally from the area, but they lived on Cherry Line and Chippewa. And back then, all of this was woods. My father and his brothers used to hunt here.
You could hunt deer here?
Hunt whatever they hunted. Ghouls, possums, deer, rabbits. As blacks, we couldn't cross over or go past the wall. That's where the story began. We couldn't go past the wall. My mom lived right here. We lived right down the street. She had to have a work card, and I do have it from 1959. I have to find it. She never threw anything away.
Yeah.
That card would let her come from our house, past the wall, to go about 5 streets over to do day work. She worked for...
So you needed permission just to go a little bit around this neighborhood. Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's exact reasoning for what he painted. It does tell a story, but it's up to each individual to interpret once they hear the story, how they feel about that wall.
Yeah.
Do you know the artist's name, Esther?
It was 2 of them. It was one, I can't remember, but I can get that information if you want it. He started the mural, and then another artist, they were both from Detroit. He came and finished it. He did half of the mural.
Wow.
Then the other artist just picked up where he left off on the wall, and he interpreted. See the little houses and the little houses.
So
and,
great.
Okay, so those represent the projects.
Oh.
So it's telling you that a lot of people that lived in Royal Oak Township lived in the projects. They moved across 8 Mile, which was a big stepping stone for a lot of blacks to be on this side. You can't see it, but we've had tornadoes, storms, trees falling on it, kids playing on it, jumping off of it. Nothing has touched that wall. We've been through a lot. I don't know if you guys have heard about the Great White Flight.
Yeah.
Have you heard about it?
I've heard about it.
This is when these houses came up. They allowed blacks to move in here. A lot of them used to live on the other side of 8 Mile in Royal Oak Township in projects.
Yeah.
In projects.
Yeah.
We lived in the projects until my dad was able to get the house over here. When the blacks started moving in these new homes, people started, they were afraid. We had a couple of black families over there, here and there and here and there. But as they started building, for sale signs started going up. So that was something that caught on with the news at that time, and different organizations. They tried to stop it, but they didn't want to be mixed in with a black community. My father was crossing 8 Mile right there to come check on the house as it was being built, and the police stopped him.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to cut across the medium
Oh,
on
wow.
8 Mile.
Oh, wow.
So I have the ticket, the original ticket.
Oh, wow. That's
The
interesting.
original ticket.
That's really
They
interesting,
didn't know-
yeah.
They wanted us to know the history. So
Yeah.
I have the original ticket from 1959
Yeah.
that he got, and what he had to do was go back home, get the paperwork to show he belonged over here in the first place.
Oh,
But
wow.
they still wrote the ticket. It was just dirt. We had a few swings. The little aerospace, you know, the old fashioned, years ago they had the little aerospace toys the kids could climb in and just, you know, ride the little toys and stuff like that. That's what was here.
Uh-huh.
None of this was here. So we kept pushing and pushing and pushing until about 5 years ago, the city of Detroit found funds to start redoing the parks.
The spirit of like you guys taking care of things yourself, it reminds me a lot of what I saw when I was in Ukraine. That's what a lot of people locally would do there. They take care of their own stuff because the government in the city didn't at all. So like, we're gonna do it.
Well, we
So-
fought hard. It's nothing for us to have buses come down from colleges. We had Elizabeth Warren here.
Oh, wow.
Just everybody has been here on buses, universities. I don't know who this busload was, but it was followed by the state police and, you know, the
Oh.
helicopters.
Oh,
and
geez.
everybody
wow.
was out looking out their front door, you know.
Yeah.
But we knew they were coming to the wall.
How did this make you feel, you know, being in this situation?
Well, a lot of the brunt of the racism, I didn't feel that. It was our parents and our grandparents that felt most of it. Yeah, we had problems growing up, but like I told you, my mom, in order for her to cross this wall, she had to have a work card. The wall is becoming somewhat famous because people really don't believe that they would build a wall to divide one race against the other when we're all basically the same
Yeah.
people, you know. So yeah, it gives me a lot of pride to look around and see how far we've came. It took a lot of years for this to happen for us, but we didn't give up. We didn't give up. That's how we were taught. So like I say, when I joke, say we're the old time 8 milers.
Yeah.
We're the old time 8 milers.
So it is starting to rain. I am okay. Do you want an umbrella? We have an umbrella in the
I
car.
have to go.
So I appreciate it. So I really appreciate all the information. This was a very nice, unexpected surprise.
Yeah, she
So,
called me. I told
yeah.
her, you know, but I called and told her Mama was going to be a little late. They're saying, oh, you're at the park again? Yes, I am.
yeah.
Thank you
Well,
so
thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
And take your time.
All right, thanks. I don't care about the rain. Do you need the umbrella?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, this is more than enough for me. So let's go take a little bit of a look around ourselves. Yeah, so this is everyone's backyard is over there. So, what do you think?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, there's
Yeah.
more than I knew about it when we
Oh.
were coming here.
Well, I think there's always stories, you know, that locals have to tell that you'd never guess without finding them. So, talk to people. It's always a good way to learn, I think.
Yeah, it was good timing that we ran into them.
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to start talking to them right away.
Especially someone recognized your name. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, because I'm not sure if that was on the video or not. I don't think this was. So actually one of the women there plays in the Warren concert band with my mom. And so when I wrote my name down, giving her information about the video, she's like, oh, are you Sue Mance's son? Who I've also, you know, recorded I don't know how many videos with. So
That's a shout out if you're watching it right now.
So check out my other videos. It's a very small world. Oh, this is kind of a video within a video because we're actually, you know, recording this within our 8 Mile Road video because this is nearby. We got to keep wandering around looking for crazy stuff on 8 Mile Road, but the topic of that is very different than what we just discussed, so you can check out my other video.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, so
different.
yeah, so I want to kind of get some B-roll of the area, fly the drone, but I don't think the rain's going to work. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All this stuff really helps the algorithm, and we're heading out.